Hello everyone, Si and Marty here again, and we're going to pick up on a topic today actually which is about the difference between a small business and a big business, and really how you get yourself out and start competing and really start differentiating. Marty, kind of, what should small businesses be thinking about? Well, if they're looking to compete and actually get their products and services out, what's some of the things that they really should be working with?
I think one of the first things that you need to do is to remind yourself of what your position of strength is. And you can start by reminding yourself of what your USPs are. So a USP is your unique selling point. And quite often what we do, we think in our minds when we start a business or run a small business, is we're always trying to compete against the largest competitor.
Yeah. Instead
of actually realising what we do better than them.
Yeah, so you can get kind of stuck in that mindset of thinking, oh, I've got to be kind of doing what they do, or I've got to be competing with them at their level. And in fact, it's not often the case. It actually perhaps is more valid for you to be looking at what can you do that they can't, what makes you, what makes your business really different, which no one else can do, and really sets you aside. Now that's the USP, but there are multiple ways that you can actually go about understanding and defining and improving your USP. I'm sure Martin's going to tell us one or two now.
We'll go into some more depths and different ways to look at USPs and how to message about them, but in terms of some of the fundamentals, you need to look at what the competition does, the bigger competition, and think about what is always within your power and your control to change. And that can be some of the simplest things. Many of the USPs that I've come across and seen businesses win with are service delivery things. It's agility, it's responsiveness. It's even things like, I see a lot of small businesses whose lead email is info at something, when actually there's only one person or two people in the business. So they should personalise their email. One of the differences for any small business is the fact you've got a personal touch, you can be responsive, you've got a local phone number, you can get back to people as quickly as you like, you can show passion, you can show care.
Small touch is the personalisation, the factor that is you they're dealing with. I mean, that's not something you often get, is it? You just get you or a small team that actually can respond and be responsive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the other thing to do is actually similar to what Marty said, but reverse. Actually, what can't a big business do? What are they lacking? What skills are they lacking? They've grown so big, what can't they do which you actually can? So really pick out what sort of elements you can really work to your advantage, and that's a really good way of starting to actually steal some of their business.
Yeah, and I'll end with my final thought on this, is that to what Simon was talking about, one thing that big businesses have is tons of process. And if you think about process, it means that if somebody has an idea, it has to go through a decision chain, it has to go to this person, it has to go to all these different things. Whereas a small business can have the idea, can have the change, can change their phone number, can change an email, can decide that they're going to send out a postcard to all their customers with season's greetings, and do it. They can execute it. There is no decision-making chain. So you have to always remind yourself that you're the boss. So you have agility and you can make changes immediately. And big businesses can't do it.
So you can do a pain-free and efficient service that everyone loves.
Pain-free.
Pain-free.